They say every sailor eventually finds the harbor he's been searching for. Every writer finally discovers the ending they couldn't quite finish. Every singer finds one last song floating somewhere in the wind. Me? I just followed the sound of a guitar drifting beyond the Milky Way and found a little place called the Constellation Cantina. I walked into a cantina somewhere past the moon. The sign said no last call here. We don't close anytime soon. The bartender just smiled at me, said, "Friend, enjoy the ride." The ones who search their whole lives long are waiting right inside. Jimmy had a margarita and a six-string by his chair. Said, "Funny thing about paradise, boys, turns out it's everywhere." Hemingway was laughing loudly about the one that got away, while Melville watched the cosmic whales swimming through the Milky Way. At the Constellation Cantina, beyond the setting sun, where the stories go on forever and nobody's ever done, where poets drink with sailors and strangers become friends, where the universe keeps spinning and the good tales never end. Kennedy talked of courage and reaching for the skies. Lennon asked the old guitar man if peace was still alive. Twain said all our searching was just learning how to see that every road we traveled led us where we're meant to be. Jack London planned adventures, Kerouac chased another trail, Christi had one last mystery she promised to unveil. Mark Twain sat at the counter with a mischievous little grin, said, "I studied the human race and I'm still figuring them in." At the Constellation Cantina, beyond the setting sun, where the stories go on forever and nobody's ever done, where poets drink with sailors and strangers become friends, where the universe keeps spinning and the good tales never end. Croce sat there smiling, said, "I finally found the time." Jessie waved goodbye again, but only for a little while. Hoyt was was trading stories with a guitar upon his knee, while Belafonte sang the daylight back across the cosmic sea. Maybe heaven isn't golden streets. Maybe angels don't have wings. Maybe it's just kindred souls remembering everything. Maybe all those questions we carry through our years get answered through the laughter of old friends and cold beers. At the Constellation Cantina, where the dreamers finally know every wave that ever carried them was taking them back home. No clocks upon the walls there, no calendars or phones, just a million stars above you saying, "Welcome home." Then Douglas Adams raised his glass with a twinkle in his eye. The answer may still be uncertain, but the questions made it one hell of a ride. The bartender asked, "Another round?" Douglas smiled, "Might as well. We've got all the time in the universe." We've got all the time in the universe.